we're here to discuss your inclusion in Dragon Ishin Trooper cards
Yeah.
and the new game from Sega.
hmm
Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening?
Yeah, sure. So I began my Yakuza journey a couple of years ago now, where I started playing through all the games just based off recommendations. And when I'm playing something, I tend to include others and publicly talk about it. And, I'm always asked, what are you playing? What are you doing? Sega reached out and asked if I would be a part of this trailer. And it was for Ishin. Not long after that, I got an email from Sega saying, like, do you want to be in it? And it was this trooper card where they had an artist draw me. And one of the reasons I jumped at this is because I've been in video games before, but this time the name of the trooper card is Rahul Kohli, and that strokes my ego so much. It's one thing to play a character and be immortalized in that respect. It's another to kind of just be like a collectible card that you can equip. So I've been freaking out about it. I've been very excited to see everyone get their hands on this card.
A collectible Rahul Kohli, I think, is on a lot of people, frankly.
Yeah, mainly mine. I'm probably my own biggest fan. So yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Is this like a tactical game?
As I understand it, throughout the game, you're able to collect these power-up cards and they give you various buffs. My card in particular, and we went with what was awesome is, I didn't think this was going to happen, but I got to have a little bit of input. So I have a really aggressive like flame move that tortures everyone within a certain radius. So it fits me because that's me. I can be a bit of a hothead. So when you use my card, it like prompts you on screen and then immediately kind of vanquishes everyone. But the other cool thing is they sent me the bio for the character card, and I'm pretty sure they've done this intentionally. I can't recite it completely, but I know that it has references to Midnight Mass because there's something about dignity and stuff like that. But so I kind of freaked when I saw that too.
That show was hot propaganda, and I did not.
Yeah, it was.
Did not appreciate that at all.
I'm hoping it gets me out of speeding tickets and stuff. It hasn't surfaced real world yet, but yeah.
One day, maybe.
We'll
You
see.
never know when it'll come in handy.
Yeah, I did them a favor.
Truly. So basically it sounds like this card is pretty similar to like the strategy that you're going to take in Warhammer because you're with Space Marines, where it's just like you show up and you just everything.
It just obliterate. Yeah, the space. Well, I guess so. I mean, I've been playing a little bit now, and I severely lack any kind of patience or strategy. It's always a full-on attack. It's why I'm a terrible boxer. It's like no defense, all swinging, and the card reflects that.
What do you think of the announcement that there's going to be a television show
or something? Yeah, there seems like something. Yeah, I mean, I'm a new fan to Warhammer, kind of am living vicariously through Henry Cavill. I don't know the guy. I know he's been a fan since he was a kid, and to kind of be in a position where there's talks or I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. I only know what the press release says, but to be able to kind of bring your passion to life, I'm extremely excited to see what they're cooking. It's a real kind of tough adaptation. Even from the little bit I know, I'm not sure how you do it. But I'm definitely excited.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be really cool, and I'm sure that Mr. Cavill's gonna do everything he can to make it great.
Yeah.
What are you, so besides like the fact that there's gonna be like a Midnight Mass reference in this card, what are you like really excited for people to experience, like when they play this game and when they like get to see some of these cool little like Easter eggs, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm also just excited for the community. It's the great side of social media and fandom. I don't think this would have gotten a localized edition if it wasn't for the community pulling for it, and respectfully requesting that they get an opportunity to play it. And that's kind of, and for RGG to kind of answer that call and be like, all right, like, let's do it. And not just like a sloppy kind of port, it's like a full, you know, remaster of the edition. Yeah, I guess that's mainly it. I love seeing things like that. I love it when studios are able to kind of take care of their community, instead of just treating them like cash pinatas.
Yeah, I think that's really, like, I love seeing that happen. I'm a big fan of fandoms, and I like
Sure.
a lot. So I think that my last question really is like, what do you think that the real power of fans and fandom is in relationship to either to this game or just in relationship to a lot of like nerd properties out there?
When a community can come together and coordinate, they become as big as the machine, so to speak, and can really make kind of, and it benefits the casual fans like ourselves. Like, I was not part of the Reddit boards or the message boards or whatever that brought Ishin over to the West, but as a consumer who's a casual player, now I get to enjoy the fruits of their labors, which has been to constantly kind of make their feelings known and their enthusiasm known. And the same goes for, you know, other properties. Like Warhammer is a great example. It's a, you know, that does tie in, and it's in a way, I think the Warhammer community for a very long time, since Henry was publicly talking about his love for that, wanted some kind of involvement from Henry and this IP. And again, someone like myself who's casual now gets to benefit off this new content from other people's hard work. And I think that's the power of community. It serves us all to a certain degree.